Okay, here we go. In those days we were single, and we lived them one by one. Now we hardly see them, they don't walk, they run. But I got plenty left, I've set my sight on. Don't wait up, leave the light on, I'll be home soon. 'Cause I've been left for dead before, but I still fight on. Don't wait up, leave the light on, I'll be home soon.
Good evening. Welcome to the Parlor Room. I'm Jim Olson from Signature Sounds. It's Thursday night, and we're back with another in our series of 25th anniversary concerts that we've been doing all winter long. And here we are in April, and coming towards the end of this series. But we've got a great show for you tonight. The wonderful bluegrass, newgrass band from Boston, Twisted Pine, is with us here in the Parlor Room. They've given us so many great shows here before, and so psyched to have them here tonight. Let's get right to music this time. Twisted Pine, here at the Parlor Room.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thanks so much for being here. We are Twisted Pine, coming to you from the Parlor Room. So happy to be back in this room for a part of their 25th anniversary series. Happy almost end of pandemic. We're really ready for the summer and the summer happenings, but we have this one last, hopefully, live stream for you. And thanks so much for being here. We've worked really hard on this, and we hope you enjoy it. We have 3/4 of us standing on this stage at the Parlor Room in Northampton right now. That's Dan Bowie over there on that mandolin. Everyone say hey to Dan.
Thank you very much, everybody.
And that's Kathleen Parks over here on the fiddle and the vocals. Say hi to Kathleen.
Hello.
And my name is Chris Sartori, and I play the bass. And hello. And we have one more member who we actually we need to summon her to the stage. So if you guys could just give us a quick second.
Everybody think really hard.
Everyone manifest Anne right here in the Parlor Room. Anne, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, I'm pretty good. It's really nice to see you guys.
It's good to see you too. Thanks for joining us. You ready to play some music?
Yeah.
Let's do this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Such a soft attitude. You've got skin that can taste me. I'm up, just at the thought of you. Cravings on my mind. Please, papaya, ripen soon. But here comes someone you know she doesn't care to. And you got me chopping at the bit channel when this race to you. pass me right by. Be my sweetest papaya, and I'll give you sweetest desire. Pass me right by. Be my sweetest papaya, and I'll give you the sweetest, sweetest desire. Ooh, it's another time, sway on the vine. Ooh, it's another time. Come on and give me a try. Please don't pass me right by. Be my sweet, and I'll give you. To you, give it to you. Ooh. Papaya, oh, come on and give. 1, 2, 3. How can we move on from the road that we once walked upon, when you keep on turning me back after it took me so long? Ooh, I'm loving this party, it's really been a while for me. Haven't seen the friends or acquaintances since you and I had broken off. We've been gaining just touching it up. It's nice that we can be in the same room again. No more awkwardness or glances, but I swear you seem a little bit off, and I'm about to pull your top. If you're gonna drink, please stop and try to think before you say it. If I could come off, timing never was your strength. Do you really wanna talk about it right now? I get the feeling you don't know how to be discreet with such a big mouth. Oh, do you really wanna bring it up right now? Oh no, really? Ooh, I get it, you're just trying to clear the air for everybody in this place. Most of them were never there, and it just isn't fair. And you go on and on and on down memory lane, but if you remembered anything, you'd remember I'm a private girl. Some things never change. Ooh, talk about it right now. I get the feeling you don't know how to be discreet with such a big mouth. Oh, do you really wanna bring it up right now? Letting your drinks excuse your big mouth, kicking the trust that finally laid out. Oh, do you really gotta kick it up right now? Oh no. How can we move on from the roads that we once walked upon when you keep on turning me back after it took me so long to come this far? How can you do it? Oh, right now, right now, right now. Do you really wanna bring it up right now? Oh no. Really? Thank you. One, two, three. Sometimes, honestly, I go through phases of mindless streams of conversation, and honestly, I miss all those times between you and me. Talking in my aunt's garden all the night, talking in the kitchen for hours at a time.
Twisted Pine live here in the Parlor Room on a Thursday night as part of the Signature Sounds 25th anniversary series. Sounded so good tonight. Welcome back, guys.
Thanks
so much.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's great to be back.
You know, this series we featured a lot of singer-songwriters, many playing solo, sometimes for convenience, but sometimes also just because they don't want to be close to people. It's so great to have a band on stage. It's awesome, or at least 3/4 of a band on stage. And Anne joining us tonight. Anne, where are you joining us from?
I'm joining from Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
All right, over the border in Canada. Well, guys, now that it's been almost a year since you've been off the road, can you believe it that here we are after a year?
Crazy.
It's kind of surreal. It's kind of hard to believe, but it's also really nice to have a stage to play on, and it's really an honor to be a part of this. It's been a long time since we've all been together. We've been trying to keep things going in our world and staying connected and trying to keep the train rolling, as it were. But it's definitely difficult, and this is a nice change.
Did you guys play any like socially distant shows this summer? Was there any of that, or has it been pretty much?
We had a couple.
Flat out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had like a couple backyard barbecues, and we had one or two pretty cold gigs that were outside. And that was, it was all right. But I think we're ready to come back.
What was the last show you did in a room before all this shut down?
Ooh, I think that was, well, the last time we played together, we were in the studio making our record. But before that, I think our last show was in Alaska.
Wow.
right.
So it was also cold.
Yeah, it was Anchorage last February was the last time we
Yeah.
played on stage.
And it wasn't cold because, people were so far away, visually and spiritually.
Well, I think this whole situation is so much harder for a band than it is for solo artists. I mean, solo artists, it's hard for everybody who's making their living in music, but at least, the singer-songwriters can kind of continue on their path, write songs, do their thing. They're a little more self-contained. How have you guys stayed connected as a band during this time when there's...
Right. That's a really good question, and it's definitely changed a lot throughout the course of the pandemic. There's been phases, I would say. Kind of the first phase of just, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? I mean, actually, the first phase for us was releasing a record. We were kind of planning the release of our latest record right now, kind of right as the pandemic was first hitting, and we were hearing the news that like we should be wearing masks outside and planning the release of our record, and so like that was kind of occupied the first thing. That was the thing that we were working on together, and then after that it was an online album release show, and then kind of some different things along the way that we've been trying to every now and then set a goal, set something that we're kind of working towards, whether it's an online show or like this one or something like that, and then working towards that, planning for that, and yeah.
Well, Anne's here with us tonight through the wonders of technology. How about you, Anne? You are literally in another country,
Yeah.
an uncrossable border. How do you stay connected to your bandmates in this time?
Well, we do chat quite often. We will meet online, and we obviously have shows together. KP sends me memes all the time.
What is it that you guys miss most about the touring life? What do you think?
I mean, I think we really miss being able to connect with an audience. I mean, that's like number one. Number two, I think we just miss being able to hang out with each other because we really haven't done much of that. I mean, even during the sound check tonight, we were playing new music that we've never been played before. We're just like, we want to play anything. And we're like, oh yeah, we should probably focus. And, it was almost like rehearsal time, and being, together is like, honestly, the thing I think we all have been craving.
How about the driving? You miss the driving? Do you find yourselves getting in the car and just going places just to drive?
Well, we don't miss driving in the wintertime, I'll tell you what. But we do miss the summer, windows down, driving in the south or out in Western Mass even. Those are pretty iconic drives.
Yeah.
I definitely, we did one previous iteration of this where we drove down to Connecticut to Bearded Cat Studios, and I remember driving down there and crossing the state line and just being like, yes, a new state.
Well, you guys play a lot of bluegrass festivals, a lot of situations. You're not really necessarily a bluegrass band. Flute in a bluegrass band, that just doesn't go. How has it been received all over? Do you get confused old timers who are like, where's your Flat and Scruggs?
I think we definitely it's a mix. It depends on the venue and like kind of the audience and like kind of the region of where we're playing. We definitely we get some glances when we kind of come up on stage. But I think that once we start playing and we start trying to connect with our music, I think for the most part people dig it, and if they don't, we don't really know. The only people who come and talk to us are the ones who dig it. So. Well,
I think it's interesting. One of your biggest touring partners in the last year, you guys did a bunch of dates with Jerry Douglas and the Earls of Leicester, who are literally the polar opposite of you, dressed up in the costumes of the 50s and channeling Flat and Scruggs. And then, you guys are just out there playing free. And it's such a cool combination.
Yeah, we were actually just talking about that. We had so much fun with the Earls of Leicester. They're like so down to earth, like the music they play. Really, really fun. And I don't know, I guess we just both really vibed off the fact that we each play really different styles of a lot of the same music, if that makes sense. So yeah.
Did any jamming happen between you guys? Was there any cross-band stuff going on?
Yeah, there was. Actually, we even had Jerry up on stage a few times to play some Kentucky Waltz with us, and there were some good backstage hangs and plenty of jokes. That man can tell a joke. But yeah, it was a good time.
That's awesome. Well, one of the great ways you guys are expanding the sounds is through your cover versions. And I just kind of made a little list of like the people you've covered in the last couple of years on your records: the Beatles, Father John Misty, Joni Mitchell, Blondie, the Bill Monroe Wolfpack mashup, the Cranberries. It's pretty remarkable, really, that you guys have been able to transform all this material. What are you guys looking for in these sort of pop songs that make them Twisted Pine friendly?
Yeah, that's a good question. And I don't know if there's any one thing that connects all of those. I feel like most of the time when we do covers, it's sort of just a thing that we want to do at the time. And we're like, like everyone is on board with the song, so we try it out, and sometimes it just vibes really well. And we'll play it on whatever string of shows we happen to be playing, and then it becomes part of our repertoire. And I know for the Dreams record, some of those grooves were just stuff that we wanted to be able to incorporate into our own sound. So that was sort of, with like Blondie or some of those tracks that are sort of like pretty far outside the lines of like a trad bluegrass band. That was sort of us trying to wrap our hands around those and see if we could bring them into our sound.
Well, it's awesome. And I just love how adventurous you guys are, and have given us some great records, and it's always such a blast to see you play live. Thank you for coming to the Parlor Room tonight to play for us.
Oh,
thanks for having us, Jim.
Let's hear some more Twisted Pine.
All right. How about a tribute to Miss Debbie Harry? You might find this on our album, Dreams. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. mistrust, love's gone behind. Once had love and it was divine. Soon found out what was just in my mind. It seemed like the real thing, but I was so blind. Once you mistrust, love's gone behind. In between, what I find is pleasing and I'm feeling fine. Love is so confusing, there's no peace of mind. If I fear I'm losing you, it's just no good. You tease like do. Woo! Once had love and it was scarce. Soon found out to be a heart of glass. Seemed like the real thing, but I was so blind. Much you mistrust, love's gone behind. Lost inside, adorable illusion, and I cannot hide. I'm the one you use, please don't push me aside. We could have made it cruising, yeah. Get high on love's true blue star. Ooh, 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 once had love and it was kiss. Soon found out to be a heart of glass. It seemed like the real thing would be to find. Much you mistrust, love's gone behind. Love's gone behind. Love's gone behind. I'm lost inside, adorable illusion, and I cannot hide. I'm the one you use, please don't push me aside. We could have made it cruising, yeah. In between, what I find is pleasing and I'm feeling fine. Love's so confusing, there's no peace of mind. If I fear I'm losing you, it's just no good. You taste like do. Ooh, uh-huh. Ooh, uh-huh. Ooh, uh-huh. Ooh, Thank you very much. All right, well, we're going to move right along now. Here's a song off of our latest album that we released over the summer called Right Now. Out on Signature Sounds, like all of our other albums. If you're curious, just feel free. We only have 3. It's very simple. Yeah, no, we've loved being on Signature Sounds, the Signature Sounds label, for a long time now. I don't even know how many years. I can't count right now, but I'll figure that out later. Anyway, here's Dream Away. of hope and feelings of shame. And you put up with me in mysterious ways, and you know I gotta take it day by day. We'll take it day by day by day. And I'm so glad for you, dear. The only one that I want. Well, it comes and it goes day by day. The faith that I hold quickly sifts through my hands. But I know that faith is waiting for me just around the bend. And you know I gotta take it day by day. By day. Shibba-da-da-ba-ba. Shibba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Ah. Shibba-da-da-ba-ba. Shibba-da-da-ba-ba-ba. Here we go on my feet again, I'm here again, I'm feeling great. Here we go on the scene, I'm gonna me again, I'm feeling great. Well, it comes and it goes, day by day. So the feeling of hope is what sends me till I'm moving and I grow with the band. And it's so kind of you to invite me in, and you know I just gotta take it day by day. Don't come over tonight. I would like to be alone, and I would like to hear my thoughts without you telling me just what I am thinking. Don't come over tonight. I would like to be myself, and I would like to be myself without myself, without you calling me baby. People, they talk about it, they say, why do you change so much when you're around him? So much when you're around him. People, they talk about it, they say, why do you change so much when you're around him? So much when you're around him. Don't come over tonight. I would like to be alone, and I would like to hear my thoughts without you telling me just what I am thinking. Don't come over tonight. I would like to be myself, and I want to be myself around myself without you calling me baby, baby. People, they talk about it. They say, why do you change so much when you're around him? So much when you're around him. Oh, people, they talk about it. They say, why do you change so much when you're around him? So much when you're around him. Ah. Want to be myself without you constantly interrogating. Want to be my happy self without you calling me crazy. 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 I want to be myself around myself without you calling me crazy. Thank you. You might have said that at the start of the pandemic. But you might feel differently now.
Please come over tonight.
Please come back.
I haven't seen anybody in weeks. It's been a weeks.
Well, how's everyone doing out there in the virtual world? How are you guys? Thank you so much for tuning in with us. Maybe drop us a little line and tell us where you're watching from. What's your current vibe? We want to know. This next one is a new one off of our new album. I guess it's not really that new. I guess we could call it Lightly Used. Our Lightly Used album right now came out August of last year. This one's called Tomorrow the Sun Will Rise.
So you heard the news today, and your heart begins to weigh. A lowered flag, a look of shame, and we all try to pin the blame. There's no country without a land, and there's no strength without a giving hand. There's no peace without a stand, and giving up so lose a game. Where do we go? Trying times. Root yourself with an open mind. Let love be your path, let it grow deep and wild, like the heart of a little child. This whole world is traced with tears. How do we make up for all the years? Turn to your neighbor, look into a person's eyes. There is something to recognize. It is the dream to recognize changes made through trying times. Let us work to free those who have been denied, with the truth as our only guide. Let us march on. Where we're headed, no darkness lies. In the morning the sun will come over the hillside, and tomorrow the sun will rise. last song was written by Mr. Dan Bowie and myself, and the whole band put it together, 'cause that's how we do. Well, that song was about hard times and working through them. And this song is about how everything's supposed to turn out right. And it is. It might take a while, but you'll see. Even through the dirtiest cities, there are some beautiful trees. This is the Jersey City song. Fall is upon us, there's no way to stop it. It happens all around. The leaves on the trees are no longer green, and now they're falling down. It's our heart's delight. It's bound to do it right. 94-year-old Maisie O'Brien, she has never shined away from the crowd. She talks in the day, she talks the night. No history from her mouth. If you had her eyes, you'd see it's bound to do it right. Rising up to an East Coast morning, having talks in the pale light. I never thought it'd be another day, a different time. It's bound to do it right. Kennedy Boulevard isn't too very far from the place I knew, where Mother Teresa would surely come meet you and give a house and home. And I got lies I've seen that's bound to do it right. Oh, sweet Jersey City, she don't look pretty, but take a look around. The people are moving, their bodies are grooving, their feet are stomping, pounding. If they had the pride, yeah, see they're bound to do it right. Rising up to an East Coast morning, having talks in the family night. I never thought it'd be another day of different time. Oh, it's about to do it right. loving you today was a different way from what we're feeling now. Just after 3, you're looking at me. When now I come on ground, moving out of sight. Bye-bye, yeah, 'cause it's bound to do it right. Oh, rising up to an East Coast morning, having talks in the band of night. I never thought it'd be another day at a time. Rising up to an East Coast morning, having talks in the band of night. I never thought it'd be another day at a time. It's bound to do it right. Well, we hope you guys have been grooving at home. We sure are having a good time. I don't know if you can tell, but our hips are moving, our fingers are flying, and I'm thirsty. So you get yourself a beverage. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Someday we'll put it together and we'll get it undone. Someday when the world is much brighter. Someday, yeah, we'll walk in the rays of a beautiful sun. Someday when the world is much brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Someday we'll walk in the rays of a beautiful sun. Someday when the world is much brighter. Someday we'll put it together and we'll get it all done. Someday when your head is much lighter. Someday, yeah, we'll put it together and we'll get it all done. Someday when your head is much lighter. Someday we'll walk in the rays of a beautiful sun. Someday when the world is much brighter. So, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Ooh, child, things will get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Right now, right now. You just wait and see how things are gonna be. right, Ann, you want to kick this one off with me?
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, well, we know this is your portal back to the Abyss tune, so
Yeah.
unfortunately, this is our final goodbye until our next live stream. Or next time we get over the border. All right, here we go. Fogo de Chao. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go.
So long, Anne. And thank you so much for tuning in. We've had a blast playing for you guys. We hope to see you guys out there in person sometime soon. So thank you very much.
Bye.